Good evening, everybody. Give me about one more minute, and we'll kick this thing off. See you then. All right. What's going on, everybody? Good evening. Yeah, man. So I'm going to be playing a little bit of Shadows of the Empire. Most of you guys know how much I love this game. I got it Christmas of 1996, the year it came out. It's probably the second most streamed game on my channel. But I haven't played it in a while. And it's going to be a little weird tonight, because typically I use a controller for Shadows of the Empire. But I don't have the cable to connect my my controller to my PC. It's actually at the fire station. And I just realized that about a minute ago as I was looking for it. So I'm going to be using a mouse and keyboard, which is a little wonky with Shadows of the Empire, in my opinion. With Shadows, I definitely prefer... the game crashed. I definitely prefer playing it with a controller. But it's all good, man. Let's do it. Let's launch this guy. Also, I installed... Starfield earlier today. I have not tested it out. I'm really hoping it runs on my machine. I'm a little worried that it's not going to run. I mean, I built my computer years ago. We'll see, man. We'll see. But let's kick this thing into gear. How's everybody doing this evening, man? How's everybody doing? Let's see how this mouse and keyboard works. Oh my god. Oh, let's see. Let's see. What button is the brake? With the mouse. Okay, what's the brake? What's the brake? What's the brake? Okay, that's the brake. Ooh, this is going to be really difficult with the mouse and keyboard. I hate it. I hate it. It's probably just from like almost 3 decades of playing this with a controller. You know, I never played this on the PC back in the day. I only played it on the N64. But yeah. I love it, Spartan. It's, you always hear guys on the job saying it's the best job in the world, and I tend to agree. It's rewarding, it's exciting, there's nothing like it. It's exhausting, I'm always tired, but it's a wonderful job, for sure. Obviously, it has its, you see a bunch of shit that nobody else sees, and, gets a little crazy, but it's fun. This game is so weird with a mouse and keyboard, it's so sensitive. Yeah, this is going to be comedic, man. This is going to be comedic. I really wish I had that cable. Old school gaming night indeed. What's up, Swish? I gotta figure out what all the controls are for the mouse and keyboard in this game. Pretty hot. Oh yeah. Me and my crew train a lot with, like, do full gear workouts. So we'll literally put all of our bunker gear on. What? Somebody instant replay that. Was I even close to crashing? We put all of our bunker gear on. We go on air. We put our mask on. We okay, what button is for harpoons? Let's see. Let's figure this out. What button is harpoons? What button is harpoons? What button's gonna be harpoons? I'm just mashing buttons here. Let's see, maybe shift? Let's try shift. Nope, shift is not it. This is goofy. Alright. Alright, let's see. Oh, I don't know what I hit. I might have hit C. Yeah, we train a lot. We do a lot of gear workouts, like crazy gear workouts where, like, we put all of our gear on. We put our mask on, helmet, go on air with our SCBA pack. And then we do, like, I don't know, we do, like, circuit training for 40 minutes or so. And it's crazy. So you get used to it. Swish Fish, thank you so much for the first super chat and channel support of the stream. I greatly appreciate that. Swish asks, did you manage to get Starfield working? I installed it earlier today. I just kind of had it installing. It's like 120 gigs. So it is installed on my PC. I have not tested it yet. So after this stream, I'm going to give it a shot. And I'm really hopeful that I'm able to run it. You know, I built my computer 8 years ago. And only within the past, well, really since Jedi Survivor came out, that was the first time any modern game has given me any trouble. You know, my computer was very future-proof for the past 8 years. And I'm now finally seeing, you know, the age of my machine kind of come into play, you know. But hopefully I'm able to kind of, you know, just get all the the settings as low as they possibly can go and play it. But we'll see. I'm excited for it. If it does run, I'll be up late tonight. If it doesn't, I'll play a little bit of New World and call it a night relatively early. This is my night off, man. I work every third day for 24 hours. I got off work this morning. I don't have to go to work tomorrow. That's how my schedule is. So this is my night off, and I usually kind of, you know, spend a few hours by myself and the family's in bed. And I usually just play video games and listen to podcasts or something, you know. Let's see. Can't Fake the Funk DJ, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support as well, man.
Destroyed the main generator. You must activate the 6 emergency generator switches.
Is the audio okay on this? I don't know if the game volume is way too loud or not. Okay, how do I jump? That's crouch. X is jump. Can I change any of this? Controls. Oh no, spacebar is probably, yeah, to access. What is E? Is E like, yeah, wait, hold on. E is nothing, so I'm gonna make E. Okay, activate. Can I not change it? Oh well, I'll just manage, man. I should have, I wish, oh my god, the mouse is so sensitive. I wish I had my my cable for my Xbox controller so I could plug that bad boy in. But, so I'm just gonna have to deal. No big deal. It's all good. I really don't like playing this with a mouse and keyboard though. It's so super sensitive and, yeah. It works, whatever. Can't Fake the Funk. DJ, thank you so much for the super chat as well. DJ says, hope you are well, Greedo. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, things are going well. I've been super busy. Life is hectic. I got a 5-year-old who is the most active kid I have ever seen in my entire damn life. She wears me out. I work all the time, and I'm constantly exhausted, which is a good thing. I'm alive. That's all you can say, right? I'm gonna get these seekers. But dude, thank you so much for the support this evening. Little late night Shadows of the Empire action here on the channel as I blast some Wampas. You remember Wampa Stompa? There we go. Boom. Anyway, DJ, I appreciate that, man. Cheers. Yep, kindergarten. Kindergarten, indeed. Let's see. Mr. Darth Nicholas, thank you so much for the channel support as well. Nick says, did you watch the latest Ahsoka episode? If so, what did you think overall? No, I haven't seen it yet. I got home a little late from work today, and I had a lot of stuff to do around the house. And I really didn't... The only time I ever got on my computer today, other than right now, was to install Starfield. So I haven't really had time to sit down and watch anything. Yeah, so maybe tomorrow, if I can find a little bit of time, I'll watch it. But, you know, you guys know me. I'm not very topical. A lot of the times, man, I'm very late to watch things. Not because I don't want to watch them, but just because time is pretty limited. But I'll get around to it. I hope I start enjoying the show more than I have. It hasn't really been that I don't know, hasn't been all that great to me. I know people are loving it, which is awesome. But for me, it's I don't know. It's just kind of, I don't know. I kind of fear that it's going to fall into the same category as like the Boba Fett show and the Kenobi show, which were both kind of forgettable to me, you know. But hopefully it gets better. For me, at least. Again, I know a lot of people are loving it, which is great. But anyway, Nick, that's good to hear. Nick says the latest Ahsoka episode is probably his favorite of the series so far. That's good to hear, man. Evans Media, thank you so much for the channel support as well. Let me take a quick sip of water. Super thirsty. There we go. All right. Evan says, first day of school tomorrow, senior year of high school, won't be able to sleep for a bit, so I figured I'd watch this. Thankfully, I get late arrival as a driver. Oh, nice. That's cool. Senior year, man. Well, first of all, congratulations. I know everybody, you know, everybody has a senior year of high school, and it might not seem, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. That's super exciting. You're almost done. You probably feel like the big man on campus, right? Nah, maybe not. But it's all almost over. And it's a weird feeling when it is over. Like, you know, when you leave for the last, when you leave school for the last time, and you're like, oh my God, there's nothing but open road ahead of me. Where is this journey taking me? You know, it is a weird feeling, and you don't really think about it in those terms until you're older, like me. I'm close to 40. And it's weird that my next year is actually my 20-year high school anniversary. My 20-year graduation anniversary. That's hard to believe. Very hard to believe. But enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Cheers. You and your buddies hanging out, maybe for the last year, unless you keep in touch. I've been very lucky. I'm still like best friends with my high school friends. We still get together every year for a big cabin trip, and you know, I've known these guys since I was, some of them since I was 12. 12, 13, 14 is when I met all the, like, my 4 best friends, really. 5 best friends. Oh, shit. I just walked off the side. But anyway, man. Cheers, enjoy it, and congratulations. Yeah, that's a big part, Evans, for sure. Keeping in touch through games, that's a huge plus for sure. I still keep in touch with a lot of my friends through playing PC games. You know, I haven't really been active over the past year or two. They all still play together. My like gaming group of friends from high school. They all play a lot more than I do, but I try to hop on from time to time when I can. It's just difficult. We all got kids now. We all got careers. You know how it goes. But okay, let's see. How do I switch weapons in this with the mouse and keyboard? How do I switch weapons? Can't be that difficult. I'm mashing every single button I can. Okay. What button switches weapons? Does anybody in the chat want to Google what... actually, I can just do this. Weapon is E. Oh, there we go. E. Okay. I was pressing it earlier and nothing was happening. I guess that was just because I had just my regular blaster. Anyway. SSK and Weed and Ricky, thank you guys so much for the channel support this evening. Oh, one sec. That's a fun question, Ricky. Give me 1 sec, man. Give me 1 sec. I got Weed, I got SSK, and then Weed, and then Ricky. Thank you guys for the channel support this evening, guys. Give me 1 sec. Let me kill this this chicken walker. This ATST guy here. Let's see how easy it'll be with a mouse and keyboard. Gotcha, punk. I remember as a kid, the ATSTs and like IG-88 would terrify me. But after almost 30 years of playing this game, no match. No match. Don't stand a chance. You just sit there and shoot as much as you can. That's the secret. That's the stuff. Alright. SSK. Thank you once again, man. SSK says, it's really good to see you again. Just want to send kind wishes to you, sir. May the force be with you because this is the way. Cheers, man. Yeah. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. A long time. It's good to see you. Everything's going well, man. Started a new career a couple years ago. Still hopping on the channel from time to time, having fun. Whenever I feel like playing a game or shooting the shit, I need a little outlet. This is the perfect little, little hangout space to kind of, hop on microphone and talk to some Star Wars fans. It's a fun outlet. But yeah, I took a long channel break, or probably the longest break of the channel's existence was a few months ago, when my daughter went on summer vacation. So I didn't do anything on the channel. Like, literally, I didn't stream. I didn't upload a video for, I don't know, what was it, like 3 months or something like that. But now I'm back. I'm trying to get it into full gear again now that she's back in kindergarten. I'm making videos and streaming when she's in school. So, yeah. I'm back. But it's good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Oh, this is really wonky with a mouse and keyboard. I don't like it. Not a fan of this mouse and keyboard. Shadows of the Empire controls here. Anyway. Weed, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support this evening as well. Weed says, any firefighting stories you could tell us? Yeah, I mean, there's silly rookie pranks that we've done. I don't want to go into gruesome details, but I've had a lot of fires. Like, I feel like I've had a statistically high number of fires being on the job for the almost 2 years that I've been on it. And they're fun. They're exciting. It's weird to say, but it's a very exciting, you'll be sitting there and all of a sudden the tones go off for a structure fire. You hear like, they start to, the way it works is your tones go off, and then dispatch comes over the radio and says, like, Battalion 1, Battalion 1, engine, 16, engine 23, engine 24, rescue 82, you know what I mean? They just rattle off a bunch of different units, and then, respond to a structure fire at such and such address, and then everybody is booking it like they've never booked it before. You get on scene, you have a task, you have a job, and your training kicks into gear. No two calls, especially structure fires, are the same. I mean, it could be a fully involved 2-story house, which I've been to a couple times, or it could just be something like caught on fire on the stove and you just need to carry the pot outside and throw it in the yard. You know what I mean? Like, it could be something major or something so minor that it seems a little silly to send the whole world to this house. You know what I mean? But it's fun. Like, I mean, obviously it's tragic and you don't want it to happen. But when it happens, it feels good that you're there and you're able to, to do something. The biggest fire I've been in so far, it was a 2-story house, probably 2,500 square feet. Basically the entire attic and the top floor, it started in the garage. So the garage caught on fire. It traveled up into the second floor, and then it traveled up into the attic. So we had to pull lines. We had to use what's called a K-12. It's basically a big-ass saw with a big circular blade on it. Cut through the garage, lay a hose line into the garage, and then me and my crew went upstairs and fought the fire on the second floor. And you couldn't see anything. We have a thermal imaging camera. And that's basically your eyes when you're in a structure fire and you can't see anything. When I say you can't see anything, you can hold your glove in front of your face. You can't see anything. It's pitch black. This is nothing but smoke. So you have this thermal imaging camera, and you're able to basically see kind of, because it's bright in front of your face and you hold it up and you can kind of see hot spots and where to spray if you're not able to actually physically see the fire. So, I mean, I don't want to go into specifics, but especially with medical stuff, I would say like 95% of what we do is medical. We're all EMTs. So, you see a lot of gruesome stuff, see a lot of death. You see a lot of accidents, and then you see a lot of routine stuff. You get vehicle extrications where you need to get people out of vehicles. Yeah, I don't want to go into specifics, but it's interesting because I talk about it with my wife, but the gruesome details and whatnot, I don't. That's kind of reserved for the guys at the firehouse, those conversations, after action discussions, or if something's kind of weighing on someone's mind, dude, talk to me about it, you know what I mean? Oh shit, I just jumped off the train. This is difficult with the mouse and keyboard. But, yeah, man. It's it's a fun job. It does feel like, a family. And I've never had a job where I look forward to go. Like, there hasn't really been a day where I'm like, I don't feel like going to work. I haven't really had that. Which is rare, I feel like you always get those days, but I really haven't had those days on the job. Because it's not boring. Even if we're running, even if it's a really slow day, you're still with your buddies, You're shooting the shit. You're talking about movies. You're telling stories, It's fun. It's fun. And some days you'll have 18 calls in a 24-hour shift. Some days you'll have 2. And you're like, what the hell, man? Some days the county's blowing up. Some days the I don't know, the gods of chaos are smiling down upon you and leaving you alone. But yeah. Anyway, cheers, man. I appreciate the question. I wish I could go into detail. I mean, I would. But like it's I don't know. I don't want to. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't say specific names because I don't know them, but it wouldn't be a HIPAA violation. But it's just, I don't know. A lot of gruesome stuff is not really fun to talk about, unless it's in a training atmosphere and you're kind of maybe discussing what we could have done better. Or, yeah, you know what I mean? Anyway, I appreciate that, man. Hope you're doing well, Mr. Weed. Oh, I got it. There we go. My ear itched big time. I had to take my headphones off for a second there. Ricky and Vince and Ben, thank you guys so much for the channel supports this evening. Ricky says, hey Greedo, question that randomly popped into my head, but do you ever go to conventions and see fans? How often do you have people asking you to take off the helmet? I've gone to a few conventions. I've never worn my helmet there. I have met up with viewers. I don't know why, man. I avoid the term fan. It just seems pretentious. Like, who the fuck am I? You know what I mean? Yeah, I've gone to conventions. I've met up with viewers. I've met up with other YouTubers. I've met other YouTubers at conventions. but I never wear my helmet. And what's really cool is that everybody's been super awesome about kind of preserving the fun of the anonymity, you know. People get it, you know. People get it. And they're along for the little fun, goofy ride that, you know, this anonymity is, I guess. You know, a while ago, somebody called me the Banksy of Star Wars YouTube. And I just thought that was funny. I kind of like it, you know. But, no, it's cool. I've never shied away, like in person, shied away from meeting people if the opportunity presents itself. Even at, like, I went to EA Play for Battlefront 2. Oh, no, I went to EA Play for Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order. And I met a bunch of YouTubers, some that I had already met before. Like, I've met Alex and Molly. I've hung out with them, like, 4 times or so. The first time I ever met them, you know, Alex and Molly from Star Wars Explained. I met them, I want to say the first time I ever met them was before I went out to play Star Wars Battlefront 2. Me and my wife, what year would that have been? 2016, maybe? Oh, shit, I hit the wrong button, but I survived. Maybe 2016, I'll have to look at my pictures. And we just got, me and my wife, we were up there for a Braves game for my birthday. They live in Atlanta. And I'm a big Braves fan. So we decided to get some breakfast and hang out before we drove home. And yeah, it was cool. So at EA Play, I met a bunch of YouTubers, and then I met a few viewers that happened to live in California. And I didn't have my helmet. I actually took pictures with a couple of them. And you know what's really cool? None of those pictures circulated. Like, at first I was a little worried, but then I was like, man, these guys get it, you know. 2017. Okay. But yeah, I've never, you know, whenever I go to Disney World, sometimes I'll post a picture of like I hit the wrong button again. Why is X the jump button and not space bar? Yeah, sometimes I'll go to Disney World with my family and I'll post a picture of my t-shirt and I'll be like, hey, if you see this guy walking around Disney World, come say hey. It's never happened, but I don't shy away from it. It's cool, you know? Fun. But anyway, I appreciate that, Ricky. Cheers, man. Vince and Ben, thank you guys so much as well. Vince says, has a fan ever recognized you in public by your voice? Also mentioned once on the stream that I had a Ray Park signed VHS of The Phantom Menace. Turns out had a box of tapes, donated them. It was in there. Sigh. Oh no. That sucks. That sucks. I'm sorry that happened to you, Vince. That really sucks. I've donated stuff and then regretted donating it. Like, well, maybe a year or two ago, my parents were like, hey, we have like all these VHS tapes. Do you want any of them or do you want to donate them? And I instantly was like, yeah, just donate them. I don't care, whatever. And then like 6 months later, I was like, I texted my dad. I was like, hey, do you still have that copy of Jaws? The VHS of Jaws? He's like, no, we donated that. You said we could donate that. Because I was like, oh, that'd be kind of cool, command stripped to my wall, you know? A VHS tape of Jaws. I mean, I guess I could always buy one on eBay. But that sucks, Vince. I'm sorry that happened, man. You could probably get him to sign another one, right? That would be a cool. I like that kind of stuff. That'd be a cool autograph. A VHS tape is a cool thing to autograph. I like that a lot. I like things like that, like unique things that are autographed. Most of my autographs are on, prints, pictures, stuff like that. But I do have, I was on stage with Weird Al Yankovic years ago in my Stormtrooper armor. And I met Weird Al backstage. And he signed the inside of my helmet. It's just kind of cool, inside of the Stormtrooper helmet that I wear on YouTube is a Weird Al Yankovic autograph. It's kind of cool, But no, Vince, nobody's ever recognized me in person by my voice. But I have my voice. I have been recognized in video games before. The first time it ever happened was in Counter-Strike. I was playing. This was years ago. This was probably in 2013 or 14 or something like that. But I was playing Counter-Strike, and, there's voice chat, and I was talking, and one of the guys just said, "Okay, HelloGreedo." And I was like, what the hell? Like, he just said it so a matter-of-factly. And this is like before I ever told people I was on Steam or anything like that. Like, it was just, it's not like he was following me by username. It was just kind of crazy. It was the first time I was like, whoa, it's a little weird. But anyway, Vince, I appreciate that, man. Let me kill IG88 here. Oh, come on, punk. Usually he flies down. Got him. My all-time favorite Star Wars game, Low the Nerdy Guy, is Star Wars Galaxies. That's my all-time favorite. Ben and Oscar, I appreciate the patience there, guys. You know me, I'm long-winded. Ben says, been a fan forever, at least 5 years, but just now hopping into a live stream. Hopping into the live streams, just wanted your take on episode 4 of Ahsoka. Dude, Ben, I have not watched it yet. I'm not worried about spoilers or anything, so don't worry about that. But I didn't really have a lot of time today. Got home, my relief, or I caught a call. Sometimes, like, when you're supposed to get off shift, you catch a call, and you're like, God damn it. And so I got off shift a little later than normal. Got home, went on a run, and then I had to do a bunch of stuff around the house. And I haven't had any, and then I had to pick my kid up from school. So I haven't really had a lot of time to I mean, I had some time to myself, but not like time that I chose, Things were chosen for me to do out of necessity today. So no, I have not had a chance to watch it yet. I'll probably end up watching it tomorrow morning. I gotta mow the lawn and do all that stuff, and then I'll probably watch it early in the morning after that. But oh no, mouse and keyboard. But dude, I appreciate you tuning in for 5 years. So 5 years ago, I guess that's around the time of maybe a little after The Last Jedi, huh? Gotta watch it. It was so good. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to watch it. The show overall hasn't really done much for me, but I'm gonna still keep chugging and watching it. I'm hoping I enjoy it as more and more as the show continues, But yeah, welcome to the live stream, man. We do these. I have no schedule. I have no scheduled live streams just because my work schedule is chaos, and I'm not one to plan things. So like, whenever I feel like it, I hop on a stream, have some fun. Sometimes I play video games, but most of the time I don't. I don't know if you've seen my normal Lightspeed Lounge like live stream setup, which after I'm probably about to. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna switch over. Let's do a little Lightspeed Lounge. Is that cool with everybody? A little Lightspeed Lounge. Let's do it. There you go. Let me know if you can hear the music or not. But yeah, we're gonna do a little Lightspeed Lounge, man. Shadows of the Empire is fun. I love it. It's one of my all-time favorite Star Wars games, but with a mouse and keyboard, it's kind of a pain. But yeah, this is the Lightspeed Lounge there, Ben, if you haven't seen it. Most of the time that I stream, this is what it looks like. And we're just having a conversation. We're shooting the shit. This is the old Lightspeed Lounge. In my Subaru Crosstrek, flying towards the Andromeda Galaxy. But yeah, man, cheers. Thanks for tuning in all these years, and I appreciate the support this evening. Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much for the channel support as well. Oscar says, I wish you could see you play... Oh, I wish I could see you play the Amnesia collection. Is one of the covers of an Amnesia game like an eye through a keyhole? Amnesia? No, that's not what I'm thinking of then. I'm thinking of something else. Whoa, I didn't realize they made so many of these things. I'm not one for like scary games. I don't know why they don't really interest me that much. Open world, stealth, atmospheric. Are they like puzzle games as well? It would be fun to play those on a live stream. But it would be more fun if I could do it live on a webcam and not, with a helmet. Just so you could see my reaction. And the thing is, I feel like I'd be really subdued. Like, you watch a lot of other streamers play games and stuff like that. I feel like their reactions to things are so over the top and they're hamming it up and like, whoa, whoa. That's not me, man. I feel like people would be waiting for the jump scare to see my reaction, and I'd be like, okay. Eye in the Keyhole game is called Condemned. Okay, I appreciate that, man. But maybe I'll play that new Texas Chainsaw game during Halloween. That might be fun to play. But yeah, anyway. Mr. Nick, Darth Nicholas, thank you so much for the channel support once again. Nick says, I'm sure this has been asked before, but what are your biggest hopes and worries for Star Wars Outlaws? My biggest hope is that it is as an open world as it can be. Like, I'm hoping for a vast, open, multi-planet world to explore. Worlds, plural, to explore. My biggest fear is that it won't be that. My biggest fear is that it'll feel more confined than I'm hoping for, Other than that, I don't really have any other biggest worries with the game. The gameplay that I've seen kind of looks like what I'm hoping for. But yeah, like the biggest question that I have is the scale and scope of the playable worlds. I'd like them to be extremely vast and open and just have basically endless possibilities that for you to kind of, explore and go on your way and not feel as like I don't want it to be linear at all. you know, obviously there's going to be a main story quest, I suppose. But other than that main story quest, I don't want any other real sense of it being linear, you know. But yeah, man, I'm excited for it. When does it come out? When does it come out? Do you guys? I mean, you guys know. That's one. I guess one of my biggest worries is that my machine won't be able to handle it, Nick. You know, there's a big possibility that it's going to be more powerful than my machine, my PC can handle. That might be the case. We'll have to see, but that'll probably be the case. You know, as I said earlier, I built my computer in 2015, like gearing up for the Battlefront 2015, and I haven't really made any other upgrades other than, you know, some extra hard drive space. But this PC is the best PC I've ever built. It's a workhorse, man. It's never had any kind of hiccups. It's never had any kind of issues. I've honestly, you know, in the past, I feel like a lot of PCs bogged down, and I feel like viruses were a big thing back in the day, but I haven't got a virus on a computer since I've had this computer, and like things have just been running so smooth for the 8 years that I've had it, which is crazy. 8 years in terms of technology is ancient, right? But I've only recently, and that felt this computer chugging and unable to play modern games, and it kind of started with Jedi Survivor. So I think I've reached the maximum ability of my computer when it comes to new stuff. So I have a feeling that Outlaws is going to be out of the question until I get a new PC. But anyway, cheers, Nick. Hope you're doing well. Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much as well for the super chat and channel support. I'm going to say final super chat and channel support of the stream. After this, I'm going to fire up Starfield and test out my computer with that and see if I'm able to do anything with that game. I doubt it. I'll probably be a little disappointed and just immediately uninstall it, but I don't know what Food Wars is, Unknown Cars fan. Is that a YouTube thing, or is that a Food Network thing? You know, Ricky, I don't know if I'm going to build it myself or have it pre-built. I have always built my own computers ever since I was a kid. My dad's always built his own computers, and I kind of learned how to do it from him. And it used to be cheaper to build your own. These days, it's pretty comparable to get a pre-built PC compared to building it yourself. So I haven't really decided. But yeah. Oscar, thanks again, man. Oscar says, Dark Descent is a great gothic tale. A Machine for Pigs is a dark tale of industrial horror and decay of society. Rebirth is Stargate meets Lovecraft. These are Amnesia games. Okay. So, a Machine for Pigs. I'm looking. I still have it. The Amnesia games pulled up. Dark Descent, which is the so it looks like the Dark Descent one is the highest rated that I see, at least. All right, you know, maybe this would be a fun thing to play during Halloween. I say that, but I don't. We're kind of pinching pennies right now. We got big trips planned, and got some stuff being done to the house that we've wanted to do for the 4 years that we've lived here. So I don't know if I can just say, maybe if it's on sale, maybe I can find a G2A code, something like that. But Anyway, I'd probably start with The Dark Descent. It's older. It's 13 years old. Still 20 bucks. Nice. Anyway, I appreciate that, Oscar. Fear Fest. What is this? Fear Fest 2023. Fear-demics Fear Fest 2023. Black Summer Horror Game Awards. Oh. So Steam is just listing a ton of like scary games right now on there. Huh. Okay. Outlast is $3. Creepy. But alright guys, I'm gonna jet. I'll have a video uploaded tomorrow. It's just I don't know why I tweeted out the other day like what I thought of a lot of Disney Star Wars projects, and I basically turned that into a video. It's me ranking every live action movie and show that Disney's made that under the Star Wars banner. So, you know, just a little fun, easy, whatever, chit chat. I'll have that up tomorrow at some point, but other than that, man, I have some other scripts I've started. I'm hoping to get a few videos out in the next couple weeks, but I'll keep on streaming and doing some hangout. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. This was fun. A little late night Shadows of the Empire action. But yeah, to everybody who supported the channel this evening, thank you so much. To everybody who hung out, I appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, stay safe out there. Have a fantastic rest of your morning, your afternoon, your evening. And I will catch you all on the flip side. Cool? Cool. All right. See ya.